2018 Jaguar E-Pace. Overview. The E-Pace is expected to capitalize on the small SUV segment's red-hot popularity with its sports car styling and high-end heritage. This latest crossover confidently casts its own shadow with a handsome design theme intended to mirror that of the stunning Jaguar F-Type sports car. Along with all-important practicality and notable capability, the first-ever E-Pace may just drag its maker into the most lucrative part of the mainstream market. What's new for 2018? A new model for 2018, the E-Pace subcompact crossover follows its larger sibling, the compact F-Pace, as Jaguar's second foray into the SUV market segment. Pricing. Original MSRP. Base, $39,595. S, $42,495. SE, $45,295. HSE, $54,095. First edition, $55,135. Engine, transmission, and performance. The base engine for the E-Pace is a turbocharged 2.0-liter four-cylinder that makes 246 horsepower and 269 pound-feet of torque. Adding the R-Dynamic package brings the same engine boosted to 296 horsepower and 295 pound-feet. We're told the sole difference between the two engines is in how much turbo boost they swallow. But these being members of Jaguar's new Ingenium engine family, even the higher output 2.0-liter is far more civilized than the Ford EcoBoost-derived unit that preceded it in the Jaguar Land Rover portfolio. With 9 speeds on tap, we occasionally found ourselves wanting to drop down a gear or two for an extra bit of go. The E-Pace ride is calm around town and equally competent on the highway, where it is comfortable and cruises quietly with little wind noise entering the cabin. Driving over imperfect pavement, however, caused an unrefined ruckus from the front suspension. The ride isolation was good, the troubling part was the awful noise that made it sound as if the suspension were coming apart. But overall the E-Pace is fun to drive, with light and precise steering, fuel economy. EPA fuel economy testing and reporting procedures have changed over time. For the latest numbers on current and older vehicles, visit the EPA's website and select Find and Compare Cars. Interior, comfort, and cargo. The E-Pace's interior design is clean and simple, with mix of attractive leather and hard plastic. The front seats are comfortable, but the cabin is positioned so far forward that the passenger will notice the wheel well intruding awkwardly into the footwell. The seats and dashboard are handsomely trimmed, especially nice are the quilted leather seats, exclusive to the optional Windsor leather seat package in our test example, but the matte black plastic bezel around the infotainment touchscreen is dull and uninspiring, and the leather wrapping the steering wheel is put to shame by that of the Jeep Compass. The rear seat measurements look competitive on paper, but in reality that space is inordinately vertical. Most adult passengers will struggle with knee room, even while sitting behind average-size front seat occupants. 24 cubic feet of cargo space, on the other hand, easily surpasses what most competitors can muster. Jaguar's InControl Touch Pro infotainment system is on duty in the E-Pace, with a 10.0-inch touchscreen featuring tiles that include a touch of whimsy. The phone tile bears an image of the iconic red telephone booths that once dotted the British landscape. There's also navigation, 6-speaker audio, and an available Wi-Fi hotspot, standard on the S trim level and up. The system's response times earned a fair rating in our testing, but touch too many buttons in succession and it slows down. 2018 Jaguar E-Pace. Overview. The E-Pace is expected to capitalize on the small SUV segment's red-hot popularity with its sports car styling and high-end heritage. This latest crossover confidently casts its own shadow with a handsome design theme intended to mirror that of the stunning Jaguar F-Type sports car. Along with all-important practicality and notable capability, the first-ever E-Pace may just drag its maker into the most lucrative part of the mainstream market. What's new for 2018? A new model for 2018, the E-Pace subcompact crossover follows its larger sibling, the compact F-Pace.